Kill, kill, kill. Uh-oh. Stinky Wi-Fi.
Hey, motherfuckers, because I'm across the fucking house.
Did you move your setup recently or something?
Bro, I told you, me and my girl beefing, nigga, so I came in here.
Oh.
I'm fucking chilling in a whole other room, shit.
Fucking cooking like you're in a sauna.
Dude, I'm kind of pissed. This room got no AC, and she's over there in the fucking cold ass room. Son of a bitch. I'm about to move my whole fucking setup back in my room just to be cold.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just be like, alright, fuck you. I'm hot. I'm streaming in here.
Nah, she's fucking asleep. I'm just gonna fucking post up in there.
You could. It takes me a little longer to do prep work and shit anyways.
But, yeah, I'm actually gonna post up in there.
Yeah. Did you already, like, scout and stuff? Or, like, set up a recruiting board?
Wait, you cut off. What happened?
Did you already set up your recruiting board?
Not yet.
Okay. So I'll just wait to advance, because you're ready, so I don't want to advance without you doing that.
Oh, wait, my recruiting board? That shouldn't even pop up.
It didn't pop, like, on your actions menu? It doesn't say set up recruiting board in Scout?
Oh, let me see. Allow you back in. Piece of shit ass game. Piece of shit Wi-Fi too, god damn it. This is hire staff. Yeah, I'm still on the preseason menu.
Yeah, does it say set up recruiting board in Scout? What the fuck? Okay, go to your settings real quick, the league settings. And go all the way to the bottom and make sure that auto recruiting isn't on.
Let's see, crossplay. Auto recruiting is off.
What the fuck? Well, that's horrible. Okay, turn it on for just this preseason week. And then once you get back and we advance, just immediately turn it back off.
Bet.
Just so they at least give you... I mean, actually... You can't... I just remembered this year, you can't offer scholarships or assign hours. So the only thing that'll suck is you'll miss out on, like, being able to scout players out.
Years, recruiting follows three important stages. Stage 1 is adding players to your recruiting board where you can gain intel on their value.
Yeah, that's fucking
and what
stupid.
They want from a school. It is important to make the right offer to the right players. Each player has their own NIL expectations. Offering more than their expected NIL.
Should I turn that shit off? Or?
Bonus, but offering less than expected.
Yeah, turn it back off, and it'll just suck because you'll have less hours to scout guys out and then offer them scholarships.
One key difference this year is that as a part of your scholarship, you can give recruits NIL, which may give you
fuck it, we landing 2-star boys.
Well, okay, this dude needs to shut up. Chris Fowler will not stop speaking to me. Good to see you, Steven. What I can do is, it'll probably be what I actually do. I'll just set up my recruiting board But I won't scout any of my players out to kind of make it even for both of us. So then I will have that disadvantage as well, because EA wants to be a dumb bitch to anyone who's not the fucking commissioner of a dynasty. That's stupid. Alright, yeah. Go move your shit. And then
I'll be right back.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you, Ja, by the way. Zay will be back in a few minutes. He's just moving to a better Wi-Fi location and a cooler room. So yeah. This is going to be a two-man dynasty. We obviously have our separate Utah Utes main dynasty. And then we have our online dynasty, where I am Mississippi State. That's with 4 other people in our community. But Zay and I have been doing this a little bit recently, where we just do two-man dynasties, because it's kind of a nice thing where, like, you know, if we're tired of playing 2K, we want to play some football, but our online dynasty isn't, you know, nothing's scheduled as far as playing games. Then we could just play this one. So, this honestly will probably move faster than the online dynasty that we have. It's kind of been a struggle, I'm not gonna lie, to get people to play. It kind of sucks. It's been consistent. Like, I messaged them. When did I message them? I asked. I said, when was the 4th? So 3 days ago now, I said, no one's played their week 5 games yet, so let's try to set up a time where we can all run it. Does Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern work for y'all? And I added everyone. And the only one that responded was Eagles Nation. I knew Zay would be down, but we have 2 other people in that dynasty that just didn't respond to it, so can't really do much more than that. Anywho, though, with that being said, I have 3 favorite colleges. Big fan of Oregon, big fan of North Carolina, big fan of Clemson. We have done iterations of North Carolina and Oregon dynasties, so it's time to control Clemson. And what better time as well, you know, as we take a look at school's history. Last time they won the national championship was 2018 with Trevor Lawrence. They won it in 2016 with Deshaun Watson. But ever since then, it's been a slow and steady decline. Last year, they went 7-6. So Jamarcus Seaver is coming in. Looking to switch things up. Dabo Swinney is out. And it's an interesting team as far as where we're at. We got a pretty damn good defense, and it's all led by somebody in the thumbnail, Mr. Sammy Brown. Elite Dev, 5-star junior linebacker from Commerce, Georgia. We're going to set him as a captain. Yeah, he's a stud. I really like watching Sammy Brown. He's probably going to end up going league. And then You know, the defenses are a strong suit, so we got guys like Will Helt. He's a senior 90 overall edge rusher. We're going to set him as a captain, I think, as well. And then the other guy on our thumbnail, TJ Moore. I love me some TJ Moore. 6'3", elite dev, wide receiver. Setting him as a team captain. You know, Bryant Westcott Jr. is also awesome. He's got star dev. Yeah, just the defense in general is really, really good. We also have a true freshman here that I was looking at. Naeem Burrows. He's got elite dev, 4-star from Jacksonville, Florida. So that'll probably be hype. We do have a lot of elite devs. Oh, I didn't know you can sort by dev trait. So we have, yeah, 3 elite devs on the team. Our running back room looks pretty solid. Redshirt sophomore Jay Haynes is going to be RB1. Kind of more of our balanced back. We have Gideon Davison. He's a true sophomore. I just realized he had platinum human joystick. For now, we bumped this guy into the second string, though. Chris Johnson Jr. Redshirt Jr. Yeah, he's got 96 speed. 98 acceleration. That looks really good. But I don't know. I mean, Gideon Davison is also pretty fast. He's younger. And he's got that platinum human joystick, so I might change that, for being honest. But the main thing here that's interesting is the quarterback room. You know, best quarterback ratings-wise is Christopher Vizina. He's only a 75 overall. He's a redshirt junior, but he does have star dev. He's got pretty good accuracies. He only has 1 physical trait, though. We also have redshirt freshman Chris Denson. We're kind of looking at him, but despite his athleticism, he's very inaccurate. And then there's this guy here, true freshman Tate Reynolds from Queen Creek, Arizona. He's very interesting. And I actually think there's a chance we might start him immediately. He's got good throw power, decent accuracy, good elusiveness and quickness. It's just really about him developing. You know, we could redshirt him. He doesn't have a deal breaker on playing time. But I don't know. I kind of want to see what he's got. I'm not too sold on Christopher Vizina. I usually like to go the younger route. So, that's probably going to be the most interesting storyline, is how this quarterback room ends up developing. And Reynolds only has normal dev as well, which is a bit unfortunate. So, I mean, I think we'll probably start Vizina week 1, give it a couple weeks, and then see if we want to put in Tate Reynolds. Maybe if it's a blowout game, we put in the backups and kind of figure out how that goes. I think I'm going to put Davidson back as the backup running back. And third down back, they have it as Chris Johnson Jr. We'll put Davidson in there. We just got to change some formation subs real quick that I had already set up. Basically, you're going to give all the weak side formations for the most part to Davidson, just to kind of make it easier on my brain. I don't know which running back is going to be in there. And that should all be good to go. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get this going though. We got a little bit of housekeeping to deal with here. The staff. We already have the suggested amount put into there. Same with facilities. We're a little under on roster NIL, so we could probably go over on one of these two things. We already have a sports science lab. Facility longevity. Yeah, there's really not much that so we do have wear and tear off. Would I prefer to have it on? Yes. It's a broken feature, as I'm sure y'all know. I think the only one that would be useful is to increase facility longevity. So we'll think about doing that. Let's look at the staff slot stuff. There's an off-season progression increase. Recruiting hour increase. Reduce NIL expectation. Dynasty points increase. Support staff discounts. I think we might want to go with the recruiting hours increase. What is our staff's on 2-year contracts. We could also reduce NIL expectations by 30%, which that might be smart too. Let's do that one. So now a lot of our budget is going towards our staff. We still have 29% of those points unspent, so that'll all go towards NIL recruiting. Now we just gotta set up our board, so it's pretty glitched. For some reason, if you're not a owner of a dynasty, like everyone else, like if you join a dynasty, you don't get the option to set up your recruiting board in the preseason, which is kind of crucial because that's when you scout out guys. So basically, if you didn't hear, what we're going to do is I'm just going to set up a board and then not scout at all this week, so that Zay and I are on equal playing fields. DeMarco Bouye wants to come to Clemson. He's a 5-star. Tommy Standiford says we need 6 outside linebackers. Holy shit. It says we need 1 halfback. One quarterback. We need a fullback. How many edge rushers do we need? 2. I mean, Jabu Kluwe is an elusive bruiser. He could potentially be a fullback. We need outside linebackers. We do need a corner as well. We need safeties in general. Zeke Bobo could play strong safety. Here's a 4-star corner, Braden Cormier. Darryl Lyle, he's a 5-star. Dennis Walters is 8th in the nation. He wants to come here. I think that might be a quarterback. Do need guards. Need edge. Kevin Peacock is a 5-star. There's 5-star quarterback. Benjamin McNown. Deshaun John. Hugh Butts. Nice. Gotta do that. And he's a 5-star. Brian Wells. Matt Barnes. Taylor Smoker. Max DeMulling. Another quarterback. It's a 5-star defensive tackle. Five-star edge rusher. 5-star running back. Okay, so that's 22 recruits. We still need, let's see, 3 outside linebackers. Let's get 5 stars for those. 2 not defensive tackles. 2 offensive tackles. 2 tight ends. 2 Mike linebackers. Strong safety. It says a fullback. I don't think... I mean, I guess there are legitimate... three-star fullbacks. And then we could just go after top recruits in the nation. There's only one 5-star quarterback. Take a look at Nathan Frederick. And then we'll get the top prospect on the board. Jared McDonald. I cannot believe that is a name. Hugh Butts. Oh yeah. You can already see from their expected NIL because of that staff upgrade that we purchased. Their expected NIL is a lot lower. I mean, it does make me want to... I don't know, it's not... I kind of want to get the recruiting hours operations department, but we can't afford both. And I don't know which would be more useful. Is there a different department that we could free up? Yeah, no. There's not really anywhere that we'd be able to free it up. Both of our coordinators are elite recruiters. It just worries me that we'd only have 800 hours. So I'm going to pull the trigger and trust my gut. Go with the recruiting hours increase instead. Here's a look at our schedule for the year. Oh, we play LSU week 1. Fuego. We play Zay week 13. The Palmetto series. Yeah, it's going to be hype. That rivalry will be hype for years to come. Okay, Isaiah's not back yet, but he can't really do anything else. So we will advance. Doop 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 doop. Bye week, of course, for both of us. Week 0. Now we can recruit. $910 hours. That's not bad. Top recruit in the nation is pretty good. He's fast as hell. Fast as fuck, boy. Q butts. He's actually not as good as I would have thought. Man in zone coverage is pretty low. Press is really bad. Tackle is not that great. Interesting. If we go to team needs, Jermaine Garrison is a bust. Unfortunate. Dennis Walters looks pretty good. We'll offer him a scholarship. Joel Stewart is pretty slow. I don't like those attributes very well. Kevin Peacock. Oh, he looks fast. Yeah, he's fast. I like Kevin Peacock. First quarterback, Benjamin McNown. Oh, he looks good. He's mobile. He's got an arm, and he's extremely accurate. Walt Grubb. Elusive Bruiser. I don't know. You can't see his trucking or anything. He doesn't have any physical abilities. Bruce Whitehead looks solid. Mike Stuber is a bust. Quincy Keaton looks good. He's fast. I like fast linebackers. Tommy Standiford. Nice. There's the first gem. He looks good too. And he's third. Or we're third in the race for him, so that's good. Favorite him. Oscar Hussein is a bust. Tyreek Strange looks good. I like these fast linebackers for sure. Darryl Lyle, contact seeker. He's got bronze balanced. Maybe. I don't know. Good to see a bias. DeMarco Bouye, he looks decent, but he has 77 strength. We might actually be able to move him to be like a big edge rusher. Marco Key looks pretty good. Ringo looks good. For a left tackle, I don't like the pass blocking being so low. We only have 295 hours left. So I don't really know how we want to approach this here. $295 divvied up into 9 scholarship offers. It's actually kind of a bit difficult. More difficult than I thought it would be to recruit. Huh. I really like Kevin Peacock. I like Benjamin McNown. And there's Tommy Standiford as well. So I think we take care of those guys first. Giving them most hours. I also really like Quincy Keaton and Tyreek Strange. Give DeMarco Boye some hours. Marco Key some hours. I like Dennis Walters and Jared McDonald as well. But 25 for McDonald, and then you can't go. I guess we'll go 15 for Walters. We'll go to interest status. I guess we could just offer a scholarship to Darryl Lyle. Oh, we didn't finish assigning captains. You know, whether Vizina starts or not, for the full year, we want him to be the leader of the offense. So you gotta get a special teams captain. Why do we have 3 kickers? Do we have any other spots for captains? Yeah. Do Corey Myrick. I don't think we have another spot, no. Alright, well, I'm all ready to advance. My only thing is, this might be a short little introductory episode because I have not heard anything from Zay. He said he was going to go move his setup so the internet would be better, but he might have fallen asleep. I think if he has fallen asleep, we'll probably, I don't know, either play some Road to Glory or some Wreck on 2K. When does Season 9 come out? Tomorrow at 8 in the morning, mine. Oh no, today. But not for like another 7 hours. Do 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 do. Yeah, we'll probably play Road to Glory, because in that case we won't have to stop the live stream. I'll just switch the title and the thumbnail on my laptop. Would have been live like an hour sooner with this, but I hadn't been on my PlayStation all day, and I didn't know this CFB update was like 17 gigs. And it took damn near an hour to update. Do 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 do. I found out today I have the first overall pick in my fantasy football draft. And I do not know if I want Jahmyr Gibbs or Bijan Robinson. I got a few weeks to think about it. But that's a toughie. That is a toughie. Ding, ding. Oh, Zay. Typical of South Carolina to disappoint y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. I only got like 3 hours of sleep and then I had to do like 6 hours of driving. Up to Eugene and back. I got like maybe a 1 hour nap in. But I want to get at least some sort of gameplay in. Because of the patch. I'm not trying to be up until like 5 or 6 in the morning my time though. Which is why I probably, I mean, yeah, no. We could stream Utes Dynasty. But yeah, I'd probably be up until 5 or 6 my time if we did that. I don't even have coffee right now. Man, Jamarcus Seaver wanted to make his debut. Is there like an autopilot thing you can toggle for? Theoretically, we could do that, but I think that would fuck up. That would fuck up Zay's recruiting even more. Especially with how terrible the CPU recruiting is this year. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go let this frickin' cat inside, so give me 1 sec. Come say hi to the camera. He's a sweet guy. You're not quite Barney, but you'll do for now. Okay, there's not going to be any walking back and forth. Just hang out here. Just hang out here. Yeah, I don't think Zay's coming back. Dode. Go over there. Alright. Well, at least you got the intro of this dynasty. I'm excited to start it. I want to see how these SGN sliders play. We will have to do that, however you want to say it, tomorrow, later today. We'll stream Utes Dynasty. But for now, let's play some Roman Burns Road to Glory. Quarterback at Texas A&M. Oh my God! I thought the game froze for a second. I can't breathe for the first time. I'm so moving on. Yeah, yeah. Does it look like he's not wearing a flak jacket? Are you wearing a flak jacket, Roman? You need to be. Oh, he hasn't been wearing a flak jacket? That's crazy, dude. You're gonna break your ribs. Okay, let me see real quick. Let me see what episode number. Okay. So this will be episode 5. Break out the laptop. Go to this live stream. Edit. Change this to say episode 5. QB Road to Glory. Let's see, what would be a good title? I got it. Good enough. Can Roman keep up his stellar play? Then we change the thumbnail to our Roman thumbnail. Where's he at? Ah. Boom. Refresh that bad boy real quick, chat. See a pretty cool Roman Burns thumbnail. Same one I've been using. I'll switch it up here in an episode or two. Alright, bet. Okay, I want to change it to revamped passing. With a sense of... okay, so we're playing what? SMU this week. Tennessee next week. I want to do something risky. Potentially risky. I want to go Heisman. Especially with this patch. All American's good. It's been challenging. As a team, we've had a couple close games. Teams like Alabama and Georgia. But, yeah. I want to fuck around and find out. Okay, shit. Exams are in 1 week. I mean, we're set to scrape by. Roman don't prioritize school. The only thing I'm thinking of is that I've had wear and tear sliders on default. Where do you even change that? Was it in the gameplay sliders? It normally isn't. Is it just wear and tear on and off? Yeah, that's weird. So I wonder if it's using the main menu settings. In that case, we're using SGN's wear and tear. It's either that or it's default. Option plays. Okay. Ouch. I'll just give it to... Just don't have Roman run the ball. Oh. God damn, dude. Yeah, I don't think either way we're meddling. I mean, there's a chance. Hold on. There's a chance. There we go. Like she did meddle. Look at you surprising me, Roman. Roman's just not very fast. Not yet. What? I'll take some sort of XP. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. Seen your pretty ass soon as you came in the door. I just wanna chill. Got a sack for us to roll. Alright, bet. Let's take a look at this SMU defense real quick. It'll be Roman Burns versus Ty Hawkins. It's not. Why is that glitching? It's showing our overall. Cool. Thanks for breaking that, EA. You're awesome. Okay, Ja'Kai Lang, Tyron Winslow, Christian Davis, William Spencer. They got good D tackles. Jamal Anderson, Brandon Booker, Zay Young, decent linebackers. And a decent corner room. And decent safeties. Alright, Roman. Feel like 2-4 opponent, this should be a good test. It's on the road for Heisman difficulty. 85%, or no, 45% chance of rain. Okay, they're an 80 overall. Got it. This is Dallas home. They rocked all blue. Get the crowd to wear blue. I haven't ever changed that before.
Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Elko before the game. One of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep...
And the Mustangs will kick off first, and here we go.
They cut Holly Rowe off.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Aggies offense to go on the...
All right, let's do this.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Stop right at the line of scrimmage, and this crowd giving this defense some juice.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't...
Why is the crowd... Did they break that too? So they just broke the crowd getting into it, or... I mean, there it is a little bit. Or is the crowd just quiet?
Sets his feet, it's Burns. Under pressure. He'll pull it down. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't
It's a weak crowd.
And force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
fuck SMU, I guess. You're just excited about the Cowboys.
This time they'll throw it. Finds his target. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Finds his tight end.
Oh,
He gets it so
that's bullshit.
first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from
Thank you,
the
Coach
outside of the
Elko.
field. They'll go with Gibson. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Aggies have this offense rolling. Drops back on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Running inside.
Big run.
Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Offensively, I love balance. I love when I get some big gains on the ground. Now taking shots down the field, but I gotta protect my QB. They did not keep him upright. He had a chance to make a play, especially after the big run play the play before. The defense was playing the run. QB couldn't get it done.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw, it's Burns. Got his
Good.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
I think as a play caller, you'd love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? 3rd down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Got him.
Right side, it's Johnson. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And that's a great job finishing the drive. But, man, I got to go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive. First drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone. They cap it off.
On that KK, 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 on that KK. That was a good first drive. Oh my god, dude.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise drill. Here comes the Aggies offense.
Sorry for the loud noise.
Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he's brought down after a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback keep. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And I feel like the defense needed that stop. Already given up a touchdown.
He was open. You got to hit that, Roman.
Football game, they put another drive together, but great job bowing up.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
Take a 2-possession lead, though.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Really good looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space. It was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football. This guy has a little bit of that too. If they can find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field, watch out, because he's a home run waiting to happen.
Handoff for Jarrett.
Hmm.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to it. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to throw, it's Burns. It's complete on the right side. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short.
Should have thrown it other side.
Run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win.
Good stop.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time.
Dot. There you go.
It's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They'll run it on the counter. Oh,
Good run, Jarek.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Yeah, it's a really good job with the misdirection, right? Bringing somebody's one direction with so much speed, the defense reacts. Now you bring another guy the other direction. Hard to see one and then react to the other, especially with that kind of speed on the field. And that's why you had a big play.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
One guy up front loses his focus, and it leads to that sack. And it's unfortunate because they had all 11 guys on the same page. These last 2 drives, obviously scoring a touchdown the last timeout, really doing a nice job even on this drive of moving the football, and then it comes to that one critical 3rd down, one guy not doing what he's supposed to do, and now you're set up in 4th and long, and it looks like they're going to have to punt.
And that's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. 4th down, throwing the ball under.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit.
Yeah, just center it for a field goal.
This will be a 51-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And he knocks another one.
Okay, they got another field goal, though.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Looking down the middle.
Got him.
Complete to Williams over the middle. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Wide receiver going in motion. Moves the pocket. It's Burns. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on second down, and now it's third down. Quickly out to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards.
Yeah, the sacks are killing us.
And listen, third down and long is such a hard spot.
This offense has already converted one.
And this glitch still exists.
And they do it again. Snapped it, he has to have it. Big
But
tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Drag to the ground, but not before.
Roman's just a dog.
Down to keep the drive going.
Well, the head coach is looking real smart after gambling for it there on 4th and short in field goal range. But he
Free play.
trusts his quarterback to go to the right place with the football. Huge play now setting up 1st and goal.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all
this game's so broken.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
driven back.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, the TFL. Now you got a big second down here, probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from Pater.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, which you can tell, DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job. Playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing the 3rd down.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal.
Got him.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field,
Roman to Roman.
Close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Good shit. Big Bank Burns. Chest bump with Coach Elko.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the...
Alright.
Plenty of time to work.
Oh, yeah.
Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Burns. Fires to the right. Caught
Oh,
by Williams on
go
the
Madden.
right. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. Great spot to attack there, right off the turnover. Try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Making the adjustment. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Left side, it's Martin. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
Right, and take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to put on the running back? You want to put a linebacker on him? I like my chances, even with safeties. Those guys, listen, they aren't as great as corners and covering, so I like finding matchups and exploiting.
Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Time that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football.
Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Aggie.
It's 2 for KK.
No midseason concentration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Yeah, Roman's looking real good here in the first half.
Line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive.
I thought it was the second half already.
For a man, it's Burns. They're all over him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Fires to the
Got him.
right out. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
How's the dot, Roman? 4 first half touchdowns.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They didn't have a whole lot of real... Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. From the 30-yard line on first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll give it to Jarrett Gibson. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking downfield, it's Burns. Got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Oh, let us go for it.
Give the defense credit on that. Third down, they were almost anticipating.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this
Definitely could have
defense
thrown it.
to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Back to pass on second down. Williams open on the right side. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
He got there.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Sells the run, looking to pass. Going to take a shot.
Oh.
Into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
He's trying to take a shot deep. These aren't different plays.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Looking for the edge. He'll pitch it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Burns.
Dangerous.
Hand in there.
It was a bad read.
DB never even backpedaled. He never even thought that receiver was running deep, and that's why he was able to put his foot in the ground. He smothered that curl route, knocking it away.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things
Here comes the offense onto the field again.
Alright, we could turn on shoot clock.
Hits inside, it's Edwards. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you gotta have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Second and long here. Looking to throw, it's Burns. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
3 sacks for that one dude.
Great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Out wide right, it's Owens.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't...
Takes the handoff. It's Owens. Pass to
Oh,
Six.
nice run.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Wants to go up top on second down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
And just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really miss. You know, quarterbacks...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him.
That was terrible. Nothing was open.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
Oh, what a throw, Roman.
The oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Looking downfield, it's Burns. Working the middle, it's complete.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, gonna throw it. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Just keep slinging it. Pulls it in. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit, because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
And he swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
On third down, he drops to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Breaks into the open.
Okay.
We've just seen in this game
That's just me being an idiot.
away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to, and as a result, that's now his second pick thrown.
I'm tired of interceptions. I hate my brain. I really do. We got a blowout win, though.
We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part in the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Actually had a lot less offensive yards because of all the sacks. KK Johnson and Ashton Bethel Roman, though, played good. Madden Williams played good. Yeah, those 2 picks were avoidable. Just a one-on-one deep shot for the first one, and then bad read on the second one. Yeah, Roman got beat up that game. Field General upgraded to gold. I like that. Aggies marching to Gerald J. Ford Stadium and come out with a 37-13 win over SMU. Hell yeah. Oh shit. Roman's GPA went down all the way to a 2.2. A D plus, a D minus twice, and an F. Shit. Alright, Roman, you gotta take school a little more seriously. Yeah, we're doing nothing but training. Leaving the pocket will result in a penalty. Interesting. Plays against cover 0. Okay. I'm gonna need some pass protection. Dude. Holy shit. Okay, so we can't go anything empty. We can pass protect. That's just not a good ball. That pass lead increase might need to be lowered. That's crazy. Yeah, it does. What the fuck? That works. God damn, dude. It wouldn't let me throw the ball. Whatever, we get bronze. Dude. Alright. This is a huge game. Big time game. Roman Burns versus Bryce Underwood. Now at Tennessee. Defensively, they got Tyree Weathersby, Joseph Dunbar McGee, Xavier Gillum, Nathan Robinson. Pretty solid D-line. Linebackers, Jaden Perlott, Edwin Spillman, Mason White. So Spillman's pretty good. Corners, Chris Peel, Ty Redmond, Trey Poteet, Tevis Metcalf, DeMarco Uche. I got a good duo with Redmond and Peel. Safety, Sidney Walton and DeJuan Lane. Would say we could take it deep, but Roman's throw power is not there. It costs a lot to get his throw power up too. It is game of the week. Damn, they're a 90 overall. Okay, yeah. It's gonna be a big test.
So Texas A&M's offense takes the field for the first time in this game.
Cool. Good field position.
Out of the gun, they'll run it with Gibson. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. That becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? It comes down the stretch, who's playing the best. Yeah, and some quarterbacks just read your mail. And Palmer, it looked like he read blitz all the way and knew his answer.
Yeah, Dave, you could tell.
And the defense makes a play.
I needed more time.
Quarterback down at the 26.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking downfield, it's Burns. Firing toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this
Thought I'd
drive
try it.
started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is...
Good job, defense.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Seems as if these two have been on a collision course for a top 5 meeting like this. And big picture, guys, it can really help their playoff position.
Yeah, we all circled this game at the start of the year. We knew this one was going to have conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications too, David. So lots riding on this one, and may the best team win.
And this will be huge down the stretch. It gives you a shot in the arm. You prove your worth in this football game, and you start to build your case as you get to the end of the season of why you could possibly get to the best team in the country.
That's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Wants to throw on 1st. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
He caught that.
Hey, man, if you're going to
What?
force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll give it to Jarrett Gibson. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. Sets his feet. It's Burns. Out wide left, it's Johnson. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts, and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a 1st and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Keeps it himself. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Relentless, tough running.
A really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. Absolutely perfect. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
How great is it to know that if you...
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Rides to the back. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to the R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence.
The pass protection is so terrible.
He released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Gibson. Powers through the defender. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for him.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football,
could have made a better read, probably. Alright, our defense is playing really good.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They've had a couple of drives bogged down, had to settle for field goals, and now they'll try to get it in. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Burns. They'll flip it out to the back.
Why would you run right into him?
The screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
and I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job. Not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football.
Dude, this is terrible.
Probably the hardest, too.
The pass blocking is really bad. We're down by 1 now because of it. Why would we run nothing but RPOs?
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Run inside. It's Edwards. Finds his way for 3 after the 33.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
2nd down, gonna throw it. The sure hands, it's Gregory. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Snags it over the middle. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Owens. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Burns. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave
My
up
God.
5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll
This
be
is brutal.
down.
I'm getting negatively graded for my O-line not being able to block.
From inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. There's some daylight. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Press center downs going to the air. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
2nd down to the air. And he was hit just as
Oh my God.
falls to the turf.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Drops back. It's Burns. He's got his man across the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Long way to go on 2nd down.
It's man coverage.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Warren. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Look out. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rush is on. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Dude.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it. Right side, it's Coleman Williams. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick give. It's Owens. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And as we get deep in this first half, a first and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Wants to throw. It's Burns. And he gets it away.
And this is why this team is losing this game.
Holy shit.
They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Thank you for bringing that up.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal.
It's intercepted. I can't. Oh my God.
Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement.
God, I gotta stop playing this game.
Create some momentum for my squad.
It's gonna make me crash out.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it down the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They'll ride him again. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking to pass, it's Burns.
Oh my God. Get me out of here. Yeah, get me out of here.
After a good return on the interception.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands.
I didn't even move the left stick at all to pass lead. It's because of the wear and tear. I can't do anything about that. Can I have a stream where I don't throw an interception? Is that doable?
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around.
It's just a bad read because I'm so out of it.
But it's incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Nowhere to go.
Just get me out of here.
Play on 3rd and long.
Get me out, get me out, get me out.
Turns it loose. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Warren. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. From the gun, it's Edwards. On his feet at the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a gap. It's Owens.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Just feeds the running back.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one.
Snags it, and there's running room. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
And I like it. 3rd down and short.
Amazing play calls.
Stays aggressive, and now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up in a 1st and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggie.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Back to pass, it's Burns.
Yeah.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2.
I don't really know where anything was open.
Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to...
Yeah.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
I just got benched.
A few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Coming out of the...
Except, no, I didn't. Yeah, I'm just not dealing with that right now. We'll do that at a later date. I don't know if I'm going to stay on Heisman. Have a good night / morning.